Oops, forgot to hit the button. It's been a minute since I had to do a live stream. Kind of forgot what I was doing. Okay, first and foremost, there we go. What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday, April 11th. And it is Balls for Balls month. So, guys, I wanted to do a little update here. Thomas Rice is there. That's awesome. Wanted to do a little bit of an update, talk about what's going on with the contest, and also show off one of the builds that I got early on from a guy. I mentioned it before, that he sent in a build, but unfortunately he's in the Philippines, not really able to compete. So, hey, look, there's two of my judges right there in the chat. What's going on, Eric and Tomas? Yes, you do know this shirt. I was wearing the shirt just for you, buddy. I'd rather be building Gunpla. That was my Christmas present from Thomas Rice, Mr. Rodimus 13. But I was going over a few things this morning, going through a lot of stuff, and I know it's been kind of crazy in the Gunpla YouTube landscape with all different contests. Jabman doing his, Zacharias just finishing up last month. Other people coming up with theirs. So I just want to make sure that people don't forget that this one is a thing, even though I announced it like way back in February. So there's that. So if for some reason you don't know what the Balls for Balls contest is, by all means, go check out the playlist on my channel. You can look at that, or go to the Shoki Facebook and you can look at all the rules and everything there. Why does my camera look like it's skipping frames? So just go check that out. If you have not heard about it, it's a charity contest. We're doing balls and horror builds, stuff like that. I've been working on my own build that a lot of people have seen. I will be reviewing it for Monday, potentially. Now, I have not started on my master grade ball yet that I unboxed. It's in the plan. If I have time this weekend, I'll knock it out, but I won't have it done in time for Monday, and I don't want to rush the review. But what I will review is the other build that I've been working on. Mobile Haro. This is actually a fun little kit. So I'll be reviewing this one, and then of course the custom one that I did that some people have seen already. And I started a build log on what I was working on it, and I kind of failed to continue the video. So I'll show off, at least to my patrons, what I did film and what I was working with, stuff like that. So there's a nice little plug for being a patron here. They have a lot of upcoming content, a lot of stuff already programmed to set up. And same thing for the main channel. I've got a lot of content built up that I just need to get plowed through. I think right now we're doing Transformer Thursdays because I've got several Transformers reviews just backed up. So today was Asclepius from Planet X. Next weekend, or next Thursday, is going to be Planet X, Neptune, or Sludge. And then after that, it's another Planet X review. And then after that, it goes into Siege, and I just got some New Age Legends Transformers in. So that's it. That's what's going on over here. Let me pop over to this real quick. Let me bring up the chat just to make sure I'm not missing anything. No idea. I know I'm doing this like middle of the afternoon, so I don't know how many people are really going to be able to see it, but I wanted to make sure I put up a reminder, even though we're like almost halfway into the month now. If you have not entered Balls for Balls yet, if you have not actually registered, paid the money up, go ahead and do it now. If you're going to participate, just go ahead and do it, so we can get you counted. Because as of right now, I only have 4. That's it. There's only 4 people who have registered. One person has actually entered already, submitted their stuff. I have judged that person already. I need the rest of my judges to go in and do that as well. They have all the links and access they need to do those things. So we weren't supposed to start judging until the 24th or 25th once everybody's submitted, but you know, there's only one right now. May as well do it. But shout out to Josh Fisher, Rob Milton, who have already entered, and I know are working on their builds. I know Josh just primed his MG ball this weekend. I think it's Verka, if I remember correctly. So shout out to those guys. And then there's a couple others. Let me go ahead and pull up their names just right quick. Make sure I shout everybody out who's already doing what they need to do, so to speak. Oh, let me kill my Wi-Fi on my phone while I'm at it. Derek Myers and Antonio Freitas. So Antonio, I believe it is. No, I'm sorry. It's a Band Religion, or Derek Myers, is the one who actually already submitted his build, and it was pretty cool. I actually liked it. I'm not going to show it off yet, but guys, like I said, if you are going to be entering the contest, go ahead and register now. That way we get you in, because you only have until 24th. Now, I've already told a couple people, and I did the same thing last year. If you need an extension, like a couple more days to get some paint work done, or if you're waiting on parts or something like that, by all means, hit up the email. Either hit me up at the Shoki email, the regular one, or the contest review page. Contest review page. What the heck am I talking about? The actual contest email. You can hit me up either way. Let me know you need an extension to get a little more time in, so that you can finish your build. By all means, I can do that. I had to extend a few people last year. Really not that big a deal. I know that coming off of a fairly big contest like Zacharilius, a lot of people weren't prepared to do another thing, if you were going to at all. Some people are still only just now hearing about the contest. I keep hitting people up every single time I see another ball build or another Haro build, stuff like that, try to get people interested, because despite my efforts, it seems that a lot of people have no clue what I'm talking about, or haven't even heard of it. So it is what it is. But I really want to hope that we'll get a lot more entries. I know there's still a few people in the Houston community and maybe in the Texas community that are going to jump in. By all means, like I said, go ahead and register, pay up your money, and just finish up your build. That way you're counted. I don't want to be like on the 24th suddenly get 110 entrants. I mean, it can happen by all means, but just it's easier if you spread it out and do it over time. Sorry, my phone wants to die on me over here. Gotta make sure I plug it in. So, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Now, real quick, I'm going to pop over to a quick little slideshow. So this is the guy from the Philippines. His name is Wilson. I have to say he. I'm just assuming it's a Wilson. I saw this build actually in, I don't even remember which Facebook group. I'm in so many. And I was like, dude, you need to put that in for Balls, not knowing he was in the Philippines. And he went ahead and submitted. He's the one who paid up already. And I said, like, sorry, we're not doing international entries. If you want your money back, I'll refund you. And he said, no, that's cool. It's all for charity. And I was like, cool. You'll be the first one that I show off or feature. So check that out. I probably need to change the title here. Daltonians. Might get in contact. A little tough right now in the middle of moving. Oh, well, that sucks. But I mean, you still got 2-ish weeks, a little over 2 weeks, or a little under 2 weeks, if you want to try even a beginner level. I know we sort of talked about it before. It sucks that you're moving, though. How's that blizzard working out for you over there? Either way, let me pop over to the slideshow real quick so you guys can see what this guy did. And it's actually what he called a steampunk mobile Haro. I think it's more clockwork than steampunk, but he did a really cool weathering and aging on it, and adding in all of these clocks and gears and everything like that, and hoses. I like the extra hoses. One thing that's cool about the mobile Haro, it has lots of extra holes, so you can do things like this and add in other things, and it's a really, really neat build. And then for some reason, he added googly eyes. It's actually really, really funny. The chipping or the dry brushing, whichever way he did it, looks phenomenal. If not for the googly eyes, which completely stand out as a separate thing, I don't even know. Like, it's a really, really cool build. That's one of the wanted to make sure that people saw it. And the mobile Haro, like I'll go over in the actual review, is actually very neat. It's a very neat little build. And just for him to go to the 9s and make this thing, and it looks like the arms and stuff will still function even though he's got that gear right there. In case you don't know, you can totally buy bags of gears and stuff like that from like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. But I like it. I really dig this build, and considering I just did my own little custom one, Tuesday, I guess it was. My days all bleed together. Or no, was it yesterday? Holy crap, I don't even know. I don't even know what day I did it. Somebody let me know. I can't see the chat right now, by the way, if anybody's saying anything. But it's a really neat build. I'm going to leave it up here on the screen for a minute while I pull up the chat on the side there. Oh, you didn't get any of the Blizzard? Tattoo Toy Hunter, what's going on? Jason Rayner. And yeah, I guess you're not part of Colorado that got the Blizzard, Dalton. But yeah, no, it's a really, really neat build. And he was definitely entering the advanced category because given the amount of work he did, this is definitely an advanced build. So it's pretty awesome. So if that gives you guys any inspiration out there to maybe want to step up your game, or if you just needed an idea of some sort, this is very simple. It's a pretty straightforward build, and then basically gluing a bunch of extra stuff. Now, I don't know what this little grate up front, like this little thing with holes in it right up front. I don't know what that is or where it came from, but it's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm fighting off a sneeze right now. Give me a minute. So if I sneeze right in the middle of talking, forgive me. But yeah, it's a really neat build, and kind of like I was showing off in Mobile Horror has a ton of potential, and I'll show off what I did with mine on the review for Monday. So I'm not gonna do Master Grade Monday. I'm just gonna show off my my build for that. But yeah, it's a pretty neat build. The googly eyes are so funny. Like, it adds a lot of character, especially because like if you move them around, the eyes will move. So I guess that totally works out. But the layers upon layers of paint that he had to have done just to achieve this like really, really rusty, chipped up effect, it's just beautiful. I love it. So. And he did have this done prior to the thing. One thing that he did not do, he just submitted these photos. You can see that it's got Wilson Pla art, I guess is what it's supposed to be. Or something like that. It's hard to read. And then Haro Pla X Mobile Haro or Mobile Haro. It's moving, I can't read the thing. Anyways, because these were like a photo shoot, he didn't have like the tag that's necessary for all of the things. So like if he had like just if he'd taken a random picture of it with the thing or with the tag with his name and date on it and stuff like that, then it definitely would be contest legal. So you got to make sure that you have that if you guys didn't remember that part of the rules. So if you're going to submit and you're sending in your pictures, make sure you have just a little handwritten note or whatever that's got your name, the date, and just some basic info on there so we know that you definitely built it and you're definitely taking the pictures. Doesn't have to be in every picture, but obviously we want to match up the thing you built to your name, because this would be super simple for somebody to cut out like the watermark you put on there and claim it as their own, And we don't want anybody to be cheating and stealing pictures off of Reddit or just anywhere. So you just snap together the twin ball pack. Cool. Better get in there and make something, Jason. But yeah, it's a neat build. It really is. I think it's pretty cool. Let's go back to this ugly bastard. But yeah, guys, I've been busy building, doing a ton of editing because I had a whole lot of reviews backed up that some I completely forgot about. And tomorrow will be the Delta Megazord, because we did the Astro Megazord last week. We'll do the Delta Megazord tomorrow, and then I believe Saturday I'll do the combo video, because I'm not going to make you wait a week for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But like I was saying, as of right now, there's only the 4 entries. And I know, hey, I might be working on this or might do this. If you're going to be hemming and hawing, just commit to it. Go ahead and do it. And like I said, if you need a little bit of an extension, a few days, by all means. But it has to be within the month of April, before the 30th, so we can at least judge it. Obviously, it doesn't take forever to judge these things, 10, 15 minutes going over some detailed pics. If anybody has any questions, by all means, ask now. Well, if you're in the chat. If you're in the chat and you have questions about the contest and stuff, by all means. What's up, Reese? I see you. You're not that late. Unless you missed the other thing. Shut up, Jason. But yeah, so if you have any questions, by all means, we'll just open up the floor for anybody who wants to know about anything in the contest or whatever. But I'm looking forward to. I know Josh is a pretty gifted painter and whatnot like that, and some of the other things he's worked on, I can't wait to see what he'll do. And he entered the advanced category. Rob, he's a beginner. It is what it is. Sorry, that's a mirror. Ha ha ha. That's funny. The pollen's coming back. I can tell. I just took a shower. My hair won't cooperate. What else do I need to do? I need to clean off my review set. It's still covered in particular kits that the patrons will see a month before everybody else. I think that review's coming out tomorrow, or it might come out Saturday. I have it scheduled. I just forget. It was like I scheduled on Monday. I sat there and I scheduled out 2 weeks worth of videos just on the main channel, and at least a week, maybe a week and a half of patron videos, all just going to be automatically. So if you are, I would have joined it, but it's in America and Canada. I know. Hey, you can always show your stuff off anyways, and because of where you're at, you should be able to buy merch to help support. Because they do at least do EU. So Teespring does offer in Europe, which I assume also includes the UK. Yeah, boomer. Yeah, if we had had a little bit more international backup like we had last year, then we probably could have afforded for international winners. But like, it's a lot to ask. Like for you guys in the UK, it's really not that bad to ship something, depending on the size. Like something small-ish can be upwards of like 30 some odd dollars. So that's not that bad. But you're talking about like a master grade size kit, that's going to get expensive to send over there. And if you're talking about anybody, say like Philippines or Japan or Thailand, any of those, sorry. It can be like $80-$90 to ship to them, which is not worth it at all. It's like, and like I said, I don't want to, never wanted to exclude anybody, because I know obviously there's very talented builders out there, but it's also a lot to ask. Like, say you want a $20 high grade kit, and then you got to pay $35, $40 to ship it to you. That's plus the entry fees and stuff like that. That's where it becomes a little bit more difficult. Next one around, we'll try to figure something else out. Might look for a little bit more of an actual sponsorship, and maybe that will help. Like Gundam Planet donating prizes is awesome. Maybe if I can get them to just be the shipper, like, okay, you guys hold on to it, I'll send you the list of the prizes and address, and by all means send it out to whoever. If they're willing to eat the cost for charity on that, then by all means, we'll try that out next time. And actually, speaking of which, because I believe in transparency, can't talk. We still need to get the RG Sazabi, which is fairly well available right now, so I can still pick that up. Money's been very tight over here, at least on my side. Just work sucks right now for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but just have not been making that much money. Have been spending much. But the RG Salisbury still needs to be purchased, so that'll be got by the end of the month. The prizes from Gundam Planet, I believe they haven't even come in yet, because they're still waiting on. I think they're still waiting on Dynamis and the Magnum to both come in. I think that's the last two things, because I know the high res is already out, and then one of the other prizes is already out. So that was the problem, is that those things came out like beginning of April, end of March in Japan. We obviously get a 2 to 3 week delay here. So as soon as those come in, I'll do it in the kitchen with Shoki, so we can show all that off. So that's that. But the thing is, if I don't get enough entries to even cover the prizes that we're going to be giving away, then people who win them will get the ones that they win, and then anything that's left over will be sent back, unless we purchased it. That's another story. It's like, if we purchased it, that's another story. But anything that was donated, if we don't have enough participants to even cover the prizes, then we'll just send them back. For the most part, because there's no reason to hold on to it by any means if we didn't even have enough people. And that would suck. That would really, really suck if we didn't even get the, like, I think we have 10 prizes. If we didn't even get 10 entries to cover that, that would really suck. So, no, more than 10. Hold on. Gotta think about this now. Out of the box is 1, beginner is 3, intermediate is 3, advanced is 3, no shame class, so that's just hot shot and then best in show. So that's 12 prizes, sorry. Hearing major good things about the MG Dynamis. I assume it's going to be good. I haven't watched any reviews on it. I know like all the guys over there have all gotten it, built it, reviewed it, gotten thousands of views. Yeah, there's some salt there. I'll get it eventually, but that's just, it'll happen when it happens. Like I said, money's tight right now. Looking at getting a side job just to keep things going, honestly. So there's that. Yay, depression. Just kidding. But I just got to do what I got to do. I got plenty of, one thing I have is plenty of free time. One thing I don't have is enough hours of work. So one doesn't go well without the other. Or too much of one, not enough of the other. So I can pick up an easy side job, probably get a few extra bucks a week. Be able to play a lot more than I do right now. But that's that, guys. Like I said, anything else, questions? If this is your first time even hearing about this, by all means, throw out the questions. If you want me to go ahead and show off the other ball again, I can do that while we're sitting here. I have no idea. I assume we only have like 3 people watching. Which, by the way, Eric, if you're still here, you need to go through make sure you can sign into the email, because I know Thomas had a little bit of thing, but I know nobody else has tried to sign in yet. And make sure you tell Josh the same thing. I know Joey's busy. Joey is away for work on the other side of the world. I've talked to him a couple times since he's been over there. He's having a grand old time. So it would be cool if he was watching this right now, but I don't know that he is, because he would be in the chat, be like, Joey, hi Joey, Joe Guns. Because I know he was going to work on a build as well, but he might not have time. 10-4. I knew you were there. I knew you were there. Actually, I might need to come by and get some paint. Was the weather... I'm assuming you're saying, by the way, was the weather good today? Weather's a little nasty, actually. Well, not nasty. It can't make up its mind today if it wants to be hot and or rainy. Because we had like a 40% chance of rain like about an hour ago. It was looking pretty nasty outside, though I don't think it had rained yet. I got some paint work done. God, was it yesterday? I know today's Thursday, but when did I build that thing? I don't know. Where it's kind of a strange tidal wave of hot and wet back and forth. If I get a little bit of time this afternoon, I still have a lot of stuff to catch up on outside of doing this video. I've got 3 videos to shoot. 3? 2 or 3. Yeah, at least 3, now that I think about it. I gotta shoot at least 3 videos when I'm done doing this. And then I can start working on the other project. Bloody autocorrect. It is what it is, man. But when it comes to the local type painting, masking is going to be the hard part on that thing, because you know what it's going to be. There's only a couple places that are going to be difficult to paint. Outside of that, it's probably going to be pretty quick once I actually get to the painting process. What did you miss? You missed everything. You missed all the things, Thomas. I was saying how still waiting on the Gundam Planet prizes, but I don't believe they've even come in yet. Because I haven't even gotten an email stating that, period. I get their newsletter. I've not gotten an email yet that says that those kits have even come in. So still waiting to hear from them. If nothing else, I'll email them tomorrow, and see what's up. I don't think, by no means do I think they'll go back on their thing. Obviously, I just want to make sure they haven't forgotten by any means. Is an MG ball worth getting? Sure. Excuse me. I have one. Where is it? Where am I looking? I think it's here. I think there's an MG ball over here somewhere. Where is the ball? Oh yeah, there it is. I forgot. Yeah, it's right there in the corner. Yeah, MG balls are cool. By all means, go. If you didn't watch it, go watch the unboxing of the ball K or ball Kai that I did Monday, so you can learn a few things because I do give you a couple handy tips. In that, the MG is actually really cool and very well detailed and layered. I like the MG. They're just sometimes they're a little hard to come by. Plus, they're like the cheapest MGs there are. That one was like $25. You know. I like the HGs. They're pretty simple. They go together very nicely, and they're fairly well articulate. Mine are actually in the other room, so I can't show them off. Plus, I've been working with those. Hint, hint on the customs I've been working on. But I need to start the MG, so I'll work on that probably Sunday? Question mark. I don't know. April's turning into a very busy month. Wait, what day is the 19th? I believe is it 19th? No, I'm making that day up. 21st. I think is Easter. I was like, when is Easter? Like, it feels like it was like way earlier a couple years ago than it has been. And I'm pretty sure it's not this weekend. And I got people planning stuff out for May, and I'm like, I'm not even through April yet, and you're asking me what I'm doing at the end of May. So it's like I was getting real confused the other day. I was like, no, I've got stuff going up. Wait, what? Which month are you even talking about? It's crazy. No, MG ball. Get the MG ball. And actually, the MG ball can help you because it comes with like 2 to 3 minifigures. It can actually help you learn how to paint little tiny guys. I have been futzing. I've been futzing with my balls, so to speak. I've been taking them apart and putting them back together and finagling them into tight places. It's terrible. So damn terrible. Let me go back over here to let's show off that other one again. Here we go. just showing that off. I did actually, let me go back to the email real quick. It's over here. There was another guy who sent in another feature me. It's not exactly a ball, but he wanted to just play along because he's a funny person. Jason Sai. I don't have them on my computer yet because I just played it. He did a really cool build from the Momoka pool. So I said, it's like, build this ball during the same time frame. Not exactly. It's not just the ball you're looking for, is what he says. It's a really cool build. It has nothing to do with this. I guess we could have almost considered a Momoka pool. That'd have been like really easy. Momoka pool is actually very much like the mobile Haro, if you think about it. Yeah, I downloaded these pictures before. I don't know why it's been readjusting them. Yes. Just adjusting. Sorry, making sure I download all these. I have to show them off the hard way on the phone. It's pretty cool. I don't know how well this will show off at all. Hold on. Go back. So it's like, I can't tell if he's going for like a cracked look or a reptilian look or something like that. But like, it's a really cool Momoka pool. And he even gave it like coming out of water. Which he would have had to cast that in like resin. And it's all foamy and stuff, and it looks like actual water splashing up. Actually, it kind of looks like cobwebs. But that's usually probably done with hot glue for the most part. But then this is the part where he's like, this is not really the ball you're looking for. So there's the actual little mini Kapool. Petit Kapool? Is that what it's called? Petit Kapool? But I love the name tag. I don't know where he got that tiny name. Momo Kappa. Kappa Shirikodama. That's what he called it. Yeah, he did like cracking paint on it. It's pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't fit this contest really, but it's pretty neat. I mean, like, it's a neat little thing. I like it. Silicone and epoxy water. So yeah, there you go. So I probably did. I mean, it's a neat build. I'm definitely not gonna knock it by any means. It's not exactly a ball build, but it's pretty damn cool. I think the next contest we do won't be themed. At least not to a very specific kit, because I think one, I like the creativity of finding just a straight custom kit of whatever, but like a theme for whatever. But if I next time probably do something that's a little less niche. Like, didn't realize when we set this up that balls were going to be that hard to get to or to get your hands on. But the Haros are definitely really readily available right now. So next time might just be like a straight up whatever, like just whatever you want to build type situation. We'll figure that out. It's gonna be a while till we can do the next contest. Unless of course unless more prizes can be donated, and I don't like it being like where it shouldn't benefit me really in any way except for views and stuff like that. So that's why I like doing the charity deal. And Thomas brought it up. Actually, I'm sorry. Thomas's wife, Mrs. Rodimus, brought it up the other day about doing an autism awareness contest. But that sort of overlaps in the same month as this. So I was like, that's a little weird. It's like can't do both at the same time. It's not like it's not a good cause. It'd be fun to do something like that. We could always do breast cancer much later. Stuff like that. Just some type of charity contest deal. I like doing that. I like raising stuff for other people. It feels like there's real stakes to it. Like you guys are working for a prize, but to me is like you're working to help out other people. So that's the main reason I do it this way instead of just, hey, let's give away some cool kits, stuff like that. Kotobukiya though would be interesting, but also not super easy to get a hold of right now. But it is what it is. All right, guys. It's not a whole lot else going on. Like I said, if you got any other questions, we'll go for another 7 minutes. I'll cut it off at 2:30. So I'll just sit here and stare at you guys. It's just playing. I'm gonna start on this guy sometime soon. I need paints though, so after I can't really paint him until I paint the local type because I need a lot more of the stuff for that. And just occurred to me that some of the stuff I need for him. Damn, I'm gonna get low on paints again. But that's one of my next builds. Along with, I did unboxings for a couple things the other day. Which, by the way, if you guys want to see unboxings, those are only available to the patrons now, with the exception of oh, the other one up there. That's right. I forgot about that guy. I need to knock that one out sometime soon. I sit here and I look at my backlog and I'm like, I'm not really plowing through stuff like I did in the last couple years, and it's both cool and a little disparaging at the same time. It's like I need to get back on the building. I gotta get started on Double October soon. I know it sounds crazy. Wait, did my clock just jump? What just 2:40? I'm dumb. I said 2:30. I apologize. I gotta get started on Double October builds. What I might do, because what I tried to do last year with Double October was build and review throughout the year, and I only managed 2 before September. So what I might do, because I've already got this stuff laid out that I have and things that I have planned to get, and if Nick does come through with bringing over his stuff, then that will fill out a lot of the month. And potentially looking at stuff again from Chris Fernandez that he's got, and a couple other people that I talked to that might have like some cool 00 stuff that we can show off. I would love to show off some customs too this year. So if you're local, if you guys know me locally and you have some cool 00 customs you want to show off for Double October, this year, by all means, hit me up. I have done no builder showcases this year so far, which seems strange because I feel like I had a few by this point in last year. But yeah, that's something I need to work on. And Dynamis will be a cool one. But the question is, and I'll ask you guys, do I go ahead and review it once I get it, or do I save Dynamis for Double October this year? What will I do when I run out of Double O kits? I don't know. Just not have that month anymore, basically. The thing is, there are so many kits. Like, despite what I've built, despite what I've already looked at, there's still a couple dozen kits that I've never even seen or looked at or built, obviously. So if they decide to do some more reprints, then I just do what I did this year and start stocking up so that I can do that. I would love to get a Setsuna bust. I know those Figure Eyes busts weren't that great, but it'd be cool to have one, though I don't think they've ever reprinted it. And I'm not going to pay stupid Amazon money to get one. But there's plenty of kits. I haven't even touched a single 00RG kit yet. So that alone could fill out some space right there. I don't know if this year will be anywhere near as big as last year's, where it's essentially the entire month. But if I get enough, if I get to review enough of those kits from Nick, and depending on what else may come out this year that we don't even know yet, there might be almost a full month worth of content. No perfect grades though this year, unless I know anybody who like picked up the 7 swords or something like that and will show it off. I'm not gonna buy another perfect grade. I don't need the 7 swords by any means. Or like the Trans Am anything. I definitely don't need that. But no, it'll be a sad day when we run out of 00 kits. Or we just start finding customs. The RG kits are good, I know. But you guys know my thoughts on RGs. Like, if somebody has them, by all means, I will check them out. You guys know I'm definitely never afraid to look at kits that other people have built. I'm definitely not against that. I just don't want to buy a buttload of RGs. Like, I have the one. It's like I have Unicorn. That's pretty much it. I haven't even bought Banshee. It's like I didn't even buy Banshee. And yes, the lighted one is out, or will be out soon, which looks pretty awesome. But like, there's a lot of other things. And one thing that that Build Divers gave us was new options for 00 kits, like custom 00 builds. And, I'm down for that by all means. It's a new kit based on a 00 kit and still within that same kind of realm. Yeah, I'm on board for that. Excuse me. Mountain Dew's getting to me. Another thing, I gotta build that narrative Gundam. Just chilling down here on the floor. I know that's gonna be a heck of a build. I was putting it off, but I might go ahead and get the HG Sinanju Stein narrative version just to go with the narrative Gundam. I don't think I'll ever pick up the B packs. I'll probably get the C packs though, just because it looks neat. So, all right, guys, but we are pretty much out of time. If you have any other questions and you're watching this after the fact, leave it in the comments or email me either directly or to the contest email, one way or the other. But guys, make sure you go ahead and enter, so you can enter or register now and then submit on the 24th. By all means. I want to see more interest in it. I want to see more things. If you guys see posts out there of people who post either a ball build or a Haro build, and they're either in the US or Canada, by all means, hit them up about the contest. Let them know. You guys are in all the same groups that I'm in for the most part. Hit them up. And of course, if you're anywhere in the US or Canada or in the EU and you want to support, by all means, buy some merch. There's dozens of things in the merch store to buy. Oh, by the way, thanks to everybody who has actually bought stuff. There's been t-shirts, mugs, and Not sure about stickers. I think there were some stickers, but more sales than I thought there were. So yay for that. By all means, every little bit will go to the charity. But I will catch you guys later. I need to get work on other things and Balls for Balls, all the things. Go check out the Balls for Balls playlist if you don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. So yeah, see you guys later. Have a great rest of your week. Be safe. I'll see you guys later. Remember, as always, to keep on building.